A very good Saturday afternoon to you. You're watching KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. Now, news just in reports that explosions and gunfire have been heard in the Somali capital Mogadishu as the parliament came under attack while MPs were meeting. The cause of the blast was not immediately clear. Somalia's first parliament of its own since the collapse of government in 1992 was sworn in 2 years ago. The fragile Somali government has been waging a war on insurgents of the Al-Shabaab Islamist movement who were pushed out of Mogadishu in 2011. The parliament in Mogadishu, which operated as a transitional assembly from 2004 to 2012, has been attacked several times, including 2009 and 2010. It is not clear whether gunmen managed to get inside the building on Saturday. Last month, a Somali parliamentarian was blown up and another shot dead in separate attacks in February. Al-Shabaab militants attacked the presidential palace in Mogadishu, leaving at least 16 people dead. Some 22,000 African Union troops are helping the government battle Al-Shabaab, although it has lost control of most towns and cities. Al-Shabaab still dominates in many rural areas. Al-Shabaab, whose name means the youth in Arabic, advocates the strict Saudi-inspired Wahhabi version of Islam. Now, back to the country. Rarieda Member of Parliament Nicholas Gumbo now claims that the government has enough information about the specific individuals responsible for the Anglo Leasing scandal and shouldn't hoodwink Kenyans with promises of more investigations. He was speaking at Ndigwa Secondary School in his constituency.
The architects of Anglo Leasing are known. They are here in our country. No action is being taken against them, and we have to ask why is nothing being done against them. So, in our view, really, the settlement which was made by the government, which was unfortunate, and I don't believe it was constitutionally done. And of course, you know now our constitution is very clear. Any public servant who authorized that payment is liable both now and in the future.
Members of the United Republican Party are on a mission to establish offices in each of the 47 counties as they begin preparations for the next general elections. Plans to reinvigorate the party have already begun with a 2-day retreat just concluded in Machakos. The URP chairman Francis Ole Kapara said the party is keen on enlightening party officials on how to run party matters as required by law.
I'm talking about that. I don't really need this.
Kuwa na nafasi pia ya kuwapatia mafunzo wafanyi kazi wa chama ili waweze kuhudumia chama na wanachama kwa njia ifaayo. Na pia tumekuwa na nafasi ya kuzungumzia na kupanga mikakati na njia za kufungua ofisi ya chama katika kaunti tofauti. Hivi sasa tuko tayari na tayari tumekwisha fungua na kuendelesha na kupatia pesa ya kulipa ofisi na wafanyi kazi kwa kaunti 25. Na tunaendelea kuongeza zile ambayo tunazifungua, na hivi sasa tumetambua kaunti 32 kama hatua ya kwanza.
Bungoma County Commissioner Malim Ali has urged Muslim clerics in Bungoma County to teach the youth good morals of the Quran. The county commissioner blamed insecurity incidents being witnessed in the country on people who want to paint Muslim religion in negative light.
Tumeleta wasiwasi, wengine wametuharibia jina kwa sababu Uislamu ni dini ambayo unaheshimika. Yeyote atahusika na mauaji ya nafsi isiyokuwa na hatia, basi wewe umeharibu jina ya Qurani tukufu na hadithi ya Mtume sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Mambo ya nyumba kumi tuweze kushirikiana, mtupashe habari wale watu wabaya ambao wanaingia Bungoma. Bungoma iko katika border na tunapanya routes mingi sana.
Now, moving on to Muranga, residents and traders of Makuyu town in the county are living in fear following alleged invasion by ghosts in the form of ravens. The residents say the ghosts appeared after a woman forgot her handbag in another businesswoman's stall. Drama ensued in the market as hundreds of traders launched a manhunt for a woman suspected to have bewitched a local businesswoman. According to eyewitnesses earlier in the week, the woman had visited the stall to purchase goods. She later returned asking for her handbag but refused to leave with it, claiming that some money was missing from the bag. It is believed that the disgruntled customer sought the services of a witch doctor. Ghosts in form of ravens reportedly began to visit the shop. Residents claim that the customer had asked for 100,000 shillings to free the businesswoman from the ghosts. The owner of the bag returned to claim it but was nearly lynched by members of the public. She was rescued by police officers who whisked her away.
Mwenye duka alikuwa anasema ati huyo mama amemshika ndio alikuwa ameacha hiyo pesa yake. Sasa anamuomba amsaidie, amrudishie pesa yake na yeye mama amekataa kabisa. Sasa hata watu walikuwa wanauliza kama ni watoe pesa, hiyo mama arudishie pesa, lakini mama amesema pesa haikuwa yake.
Now, moving away from matters supernatural, the Kenya Wildlife Service Anti-Poaching Elite Crack Unit has received 9 custom-made vehicles to boost the ongoing war on poaching. Rhinos and elephants in Kenya have been recently targeted following the high demand for ivory and rhino horn in the Asian countries. In August last year, the government formed a joint interagency anti-poaching elite crack unit comprising of Kenya Wildlife Service Administration Police and the General Service Unit to reinforce KWS security operations. The trained officers were deployed in 3 poaching hotspots of Tsavo, Laikipia and Narok. KWS is also training 600 rangers who were recruited from the National Youth Service to strengthen its capacity to secure, manage and conserve wildlife resources.
My ministry has committed to procure night vision devices for our rangers to ensure that they are capable of operating day and night. Additionally, 21 vehicles will be procured soon and deployed to field stations to boost rangers' ability to secure all ranges. I'm aware KWS has formed an elite rapid response unit to work alongside the anti-poaching elite crack unit in readiness to take up the role at the lapse of 1 year of its tenure as envisaged. I am sending a strong message to poachers and trophy dealers out there that they shall be dealt with severely according to the law.
Now, the county government of Machakos, together with other stakeholders, launched an ambitious tree planting project. The project, which aims at achieving a 10% forest cover, is the first in a series of Kenya at 50's tree planting exercise aimed at planting at least 50 million trees in the next 3 years. The project brought together partners from Kenya at 50 Secretariat under the Ministry of Sports, Art and Culture, the Kenya Forest Service, KFS, Ministry of Environment, Water and Natural Resources, British American Tobacco, National Bank of Kenya, Serena Hotels, Aga Khan Foundation Network, Cooper's Brand Kenya and Lions of Kenya, among others. Speaking during the launch of the project, the Machakos County Minister for Lands, Joshua Musili, said that the county government plans to plant at least 15 million trees per year in its efforts to achieve the 10% per forest cover.
To make sure that you plant a tree, and I will also organize our... To the Kenya at 5th Secretariat and the other development partners for taking this patriotic gesture to make sure Machakos County moves from the current 5% tree cover to over 10%. The national target for the next 4 years is around 2.5 billion trees.
This initiative was taken off. Wanawaziri, we are committed to making sure that we give you all the requisite support.
Now, the 11th edition of the Mata Hat Run was concurrently held today in Nairobi, Mombasa, Mumias and Machakos County. Kenyans Kenyans this morning turned up in large numbers to take part in the run that raises funds to assist children from families who cannot afford cardiac surgery. Now, the Standard Media Group, Capital FM, Safaricom and other sponsors are determined to hit this year's target of 70 million shillings for open heart surgeries.
Early Saturday morning, a sea of green filled the Nyayo National Stadium. Thousands of Kenyans had donned the distinctive green t-shirts, put on their running shoes, and assembled at the stadium.
Hey, let's change to the other side.
The starting point of the Mata Heart Run. The set-off, anxious to complete the 10-kilometer run, and the speed will soon ease to a jog and then a walk. As Kenyans from all walks of life mingled in the race for a common cause.
I'm here so that I can help children with heart problems. I feel fine in the race.
This is the most beautiful thing to experience, and the fact of the matter is that we are doing it for a worthy cause, apart from us Kenyans being healthy and learning how to just do a 21 kilometers, what it will do to your heart.
Inataka kuzoeza mwili isikamatane. Hapana seeka sana.
Let's touch a child's heart. I'll encourage everyone next time, join us in participation. Alafu we save more kids.
And to others, it was a moment of a lifetime.
A great event with tremendous participation from a great many people. It's been very, very nice.
It was fine. It was kind of hard since it was very hard exercise. Got a stitch. Now I'm okay.
The Standard Group CEO Sam Sholei, who flagged off the event, appealed to all Kenyans to join hands in this worthy cause and promised that the Standard Group will continue to help the needy.
Contribution to this cause has continued to expand, and I'm also happy that hearing from the CEO of MATA that this cause continues to expand. This year is targeting to raise as 70 million shillings from last year's 54 million shillings, and when we started 3 years ago we had raised 41 million shillings. We are happy that we are touching hearts.
About 250 children are likely to get corrective heart surgery this year. Rheumatic heart disease is a preventable heart condition that affects 1 in every 100 children born in the developing world. Parents have been encouraged to be extremely observant of their children's behavior, as constant headaches, swellings of joints, and abnormal heartbeats are some of the symptoms that lead to complications of the heart.
Well, congratulations to everyone who participated in the noble event. 800-meter world record holder David Rudisha has been off the track for a full year due to a knee injury. The London Olympics champion is, however, ready to hit the track, well aware that his season's debut at the Eugene Diamond League on 31st of May is highly anticipated by fans across the world. He spoke to KTN Sports on his struggles out of competition as well as his expectations this season.
It's something very difficult, and you know, it puts you in a very difficult position, because when you are just hanging somewhere there.
Scans revealed he needed a keyhole surgery, which was successfully conducted, although rehabilitation has taken a full year, in which he missed a chance to defend his world title in Moscow. Good news, however, is that the long wait to return to competition is almost over.
Being out for almost a year, it's something not easy, and now that I feel that anger, I want to come back. You know, I want to be on the field again. And I'm doing all the best I could to say that I am back, and I am back to where I was, and even winning races.
The Eugene Diamond League will be his first race in a year after he withdrew from an anticipated debut in Doha. He says adjusting to an alternative training regime has been difficult.
Of course, I'm used to, training out there, running fast, and pushing on the road. That is the feeling that I feel sometimes I'm doing something. But, in the gym, you're just touching machine here and there, exercises.
For that 1 year, what has kept you in check?
Well, the most important thing is not to lose hope. is just to say to stay with the right people, and of course people you have been working with. My coach also has been there, and he has been really a big motivation to me.
He's able to pick himself up after disappointments, and David has had his disappointments. I think you have to go through that hardship, disappointment, before they learn the value of success.
In Rudisha's absence, Ethiopia's Mohamed Daman has been dominating the two-lap race, winning the World Championships and the Diamond League season opener in Doha.
He's a young, tough guy, and he's the only one who has beaten me twice. He knows that normally I am also very tough, and in my races normally it's not easy. Any 800 meters athlete will tell you that.
Any specific goals for the season?
I've never been in the Commonwealth Games before, and I think this is what I'm looking forward.
Rudisha's highly anticipated return in Oregon will see him line up alongside Sudan's Abubakar Kaki and Ethiopia's Aman for the first time since May 2013.
Thank you very much for watching KTN Weekend at 1. My name is Najma Ismail. Up next is Africa Speaks.